Hey everyone! Today we've got spoilers for Chapter 263. I decided to bring you the latest updates, and I really want to hear your thoughts. So, without further ado, let's see if Sukuna will finally be defeated or if he'll manage to survive. The chapter kicks off with the barrier breaking, and Sukuna emerges alive, but he's all messed up and burned. Yuta Okatsu couldn't use Gojo's purple to its full capacity, so the damage Sukuna took was pretty minor. With the barrier destroyed, Aoi Tadou and Itadori jump into action. They were ready, and just waiting for the barrier to break. Aoi Tadou tells Yuta to unleash as many purples as he can without worrying about hitting him, thanks to his ability to swap places. As soon as Yuta's curse technique recovers, he's supposed to go for it. There's a small interval where the user has to wait for their innate technique to recharge. But then, the narrator drops some bad news. Kenjaku's curse technique, which Yuta copied, got exhausted after using domain expansion. Even before the 5 minutes are up, Yuta loses control of Gojo's body. However, he stays conscious. He just can't control the body because Kenjaku's ability and his innate techniques are worn out. Yuta blames himself, saying that Rika isn't cursing this body anymore, which means the copied abilities aren't his to use. He thought he'd still be able to use Kenjaku's ability after the domain expansion, as he was told. Kenjaku himself did this after his domain expansion against Yuki Tsukumo, using Geto's body normally. So, maybe there's a secret Yuta doesn't know about. Meanwhile, Aoi Tadou realizes Yuta has reached his limit and admires Sukuna, who hasn't lost his offensive despite so many battles. Sukuna, focusing his cursed energy in his fists, charges at Aoi Tadou, delivering a black flash that breaks the instrument on Tadou's left hand, a perfect distraction. But Itadori was already preparing a big punch. Sukuna notices Itadori coming and tries to defend himself. But Aoi Tadou, even with his weapon broken, swaps Itadori to Sukuna's back, allowing Itadori to land a powerful punch on Sukuna's face. On the next page, we see how Tadou managed to land that hit on Sukuna. He's using the musical instrument, hitting it on his own head. When Itadori lands another punch on Sukuna's face, Aoi Tadou notices fragments of the barrier scattered around. Since Yuta Okatsu created this barrier, it means Yuta isn't down yet, and is trying to get back into the fight. Aoi Tadou uses these barrier fragments to teleport Itadori, as they contain cursed energy. This makes things even tougher for Sukuna, because now Itadori can teleport anywhere, not just around Sukuna. This creates the perfect opportunity for Itadori to land another hit on Sukuna, this time a different kind of blow. By placing his hand on Sukuna, Itadori uses Dismantle. But this time it hits the boundary between Sukuna's and Megumi's souls. Sukuna believes Itadori made a pact that makes his hits more effective at targeting this connection. The hit is so effective that Sukuna loses 3 fingers, momentarily reducing his power level. But Sukuna grabs those fingers and swallows them again. This clearly shows that Itadori's hits are working on Sukuna, indicating that the King of Curse's downfall is imminent. Continuing the fight, Sukuna tries to distance himself and avoid Itadori's hits. Itadori follows and uses Dismantle on the pillar Sukuna is leaning on, breaking his support. Again, Itadori tries to attack Sukuna, but Sukuna uses an ability similar to Maki, kicking the air to dodge Itadori's attack. Then, Sukuna counterattacks, sending Itadori flying into a building. Sukuna realizes he'll have to dodge Itadori's hits and strike when there's an opening. Meanwhile, Aoi Tadou is trying to be useful again. He says that when his instrument, the Vibra Slap, is no longer recognized as his left hand, it'll stop working. But he wants it to work one last time, and uses it to swap places again. This time, he doesn't swap Itadori but the angel, who appears above Sukuna. He probably swapped the angel with one of the barrier fragments Yuta created, making the angel appear in an unexpected spot, catching Sukuna off guard. The broken Vibra Slap makes its final move, and thanks to Tadou's packs, he extended its range, bringing the angel into the fight. Before we see the angel strike, we get a flashback of the angel being healed by Yeri after suffering a severe attack from Sukuna. Yuta is talking to her. The angel says Hana's role ended when she freed Satoru Gojo, but she's still worried about Megumi and what will happen to him after being possessed by Sukuna. Yuta apologizes to the angel and says he needs to use her technique to finish off Sukuna if she gets the chance. This is a gamble Yuta takes, mentioning the best aspect of his copying ability. Normally, when Yuta copies someone's ability, the enemies don't expect the original owner of the ability to show up. They're always worried about the copy ability. But the best part is that there can be two people with the same ability, and both can use it. Back to the fight, we see the angel using Jacob's ladder at its full power on Sukuna, wrapping up the chapter 263 spoilers. So guys, get ready because it looks like we'll also have to fight Sukuna, given how things are going. Let me know in the comments how you think Sukuna will be defeated, and what you think about me bringing spoilers every Thursday. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. That's all for now, see you next time.